Please hold the line. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting.
They certainly do, Ephesus, yes. We are pigtailed up. We are, and I forgot it's got a bit of green in it, so the dress is going a bit sparkly. But I don't know, sparkly dresses can't be bad. And yes, if anyone throws in, yay, squid knacker! You absolute star. Let's get our squid a quick spanking.
Slap it, Daddy.
Yes, if you're wondering why Nick Dangerous is looking a little bit worse for wear, well, if we pull out here.
Oh, come on, man.
Jeez Louise, already squid, blimey O'Reilly.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yes, we are still, believe it or not, we are still on the pilot's lounge. So we need to. Hey! I'll tell you what, Evil and Admiral Flaps, welcome in. Let's get an orange mocha frappuccino for our Evil.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah! Yeah! Come on!
Well, it's one is trying. Right. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I didn't get a shout out for our. I tell you what, I'm losing it already. Cheers, Hawk. Right. Evil. Shout out. There we go. Right. Rear Admiral Flaps. Got to be another whiskey for the wonderful Rear Admiral.
Drink! Take! Mouse! Drink!
Who I do hope will come back to streaming too. Let's get a spank for them for all the work they put in.
Slap it, Daddy.
Ah, Mr. Trog, I tell you what, in my endos. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oh, I wouldn't put that in my mouth if I were you. Might explode.
I hope not. Matron doesn't approve of banging in the wards.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go, Mr. Trog. And also another shout out for Mr. Trog. There we go. And finally, Hawk. I do apologise. It's taking a bit of time, Hawk. Oh, I tell you what, a nice coffee. And if I've missed anyone out, please put your hands up. As you can tell, I sort of did me pigtails are a little bit lackluster, unfortunately. I think that's what goes with old hair, but you know they're there, and you know we got a nice sparkly dress on, and it's all sort of working. So yeah, all good. Me and my big mouth. Right, let's see if we can get the hell out of here and find out where the devil we are. Hangers, that'll do, and we're not talking hangers for your clothes. Though I must admit, I am running short on hangers. I need to have a bit of a clear out. Right, let's see where the hell we are. We hopefully we're where we started. We sort of got a little bit wasted on Sunday, and on Tuesday we've finally woken up, realised. There we go. Hey, Hawk. Well, you know. I think pigtails are going to be the new thing. I think I might be leading in fashion on this one. You never know. It might catch on. Pigtails for blokes, but I do need better pigtails. I mean, that one looks alright. That one's not coming out very. I try to get them higher as well, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy. Hey, Nanya! I tell you what, look at that. There's a bit of doofer going on. There, hey, Nanya. There we go. What are we going to get, Nanya? A Milo. Let's get Nanya a Milo. Bit of easy creamy.
Look at that. You see? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Yes, Squid. Yes, my next undercover mission. Right. This is going to be quite embarrassing. Right. Let's see where the devil we are. And Alex, welcome in. Oh, I tell you what are we going to get? Our coffee for our Alex. with a free biscotti. Smooth indeed. Right, let's see how many jumps it's going to take us to get back to the old dirty... Oh, it's a long old way! Blimey! Well, Nanya, you don't have to take pictures because we've got a little one there for you. The full Monte, matching black bra, black panties, black suspender belt and black stockings. There we go. Kilted welcome in. Let's get a whiskey for our Kilted. There we go.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink!
Maltmeister, blimey, I tell you, we're going to run out of whiskey
Slap it,
today.
Daddy.
Hey! You cheeky devils. Right, let's lunch. And while we're lunching, let's get another whiskey for our Maltmeister. This is a lot more manageable, isn't it?
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
There we go. Now, whittle shout out as well for our Maltmeister. Another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister in binary, non-binary, biological, non-biological beings and non-beings. Bill, landing gear.
Retracting landing module.
Thank you. It's a nice one, isn't it, Malt? It's a little summer dress, and I have to say, it's 22 degrees Celsius today. And it's the perfect summer dress. I'll just when I finish the old stream, I'll probably take the stockings off. The stockings are a little bit too warm for today, but I have the worst legs. Hey, cheers, Mr. Trog. I must admit, I did put a picture not only on the pilot's lounge, but in this one as well. I think in memes.
Something dark side.
And Dave, you sweetheart.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And our Dave is having a birthday stream this weekend. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Now, he's not doing it this year, but last year, and I'm sure they're in the VODs, he can't have thrown them away, he did do a hot tub trick. So he is literally the first Elite Dangerous streamer, as far as I'm aware, to ever do an Elite Dangerous hot tub stream. But he has got something planned for us, I believe. So probably more sexy than what I've got. It was a proper... He lost... In fact, the only reason he's not doing another one is because, unfortunately, one of his tablets... and I'm not talking, popping tablets. I'm not talking LSD already. I mean, a bit of LSD in or cocaine. Not that you take cocaine in tablets. But some ease or something in a swimming pool. Not a problem. But when it's an iPad, it's kind of a problem. Not... and I don't think it was an iPad, but, it could have been a Fire tablet. Yeah, it wasn't a submersible. Thank you, Squid. Thank you, Squid. Right, well, we better get this bloody show on the road, because as you can see, we have a shitload. I think we have 6 jumps to get our arses back to... Yeah, look at that, 6 bloody jumps. Right, okay, well... we better get this dough. Yeah, it wasn't waterproof. Yes. Test unsuccessful, I think, was the end of that stream. But yes. The thought, I tell you what, Dave, you will go down in the annals of history. Yeah, exactly, for science. As you know, there's a lot of things happening for science these days. Right. We better get this show on the road. Now, of course, I had hats. Yes, we have got a hat still. We've still got knickers and we've still got the ball bag. So it's hats and knickers. Yeah, all successful, exactly. Lurking Malt, you sweetheart. I know you're probably working, so let's get a quick Earl Grey for old Maltmeister to see him on their way.
Earl Grey, hot.
And I tell you what, now he's gone, let's get the biscuits out.
I like the bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit base.
I like the bass.
Biscuit
I
base.
like the buttery biscuit base.
Blooming love it. Love it. I tell you what, I wish they were a bit more... I had to watch it, can you believe it? I had to watch a YouTube video on how to do pigtails. And it wasn't easy. Nanya says, I think it's universally known that computer components and water don't work good together as no science. Nice one, Nanya. And Lumiere and Spiker, how are you doing? What are we going to get, Lumiere? Let's get a Milo. Bit of easy creamy for Lumiere.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Oh, yeah, yes, you lurk away there, Malt. And Spiker. Oh, a brewage, I think. There we go. Guaranteed to blow that there mind of yours. Right, now, don't get excited. We may be jumping, but we've got 6 jumps. I should be lucky in this dress. 6 jumps, blimey, O'Reilly. And Stinky, welcome in. Well, it's an instant wine for Stinky.
Get in. I'll tell you what. You know what that means?
I
Cheers.
do indeed. That means we have to get a G&T for Mrs. Stinky.
I was in Colby.
There we go. Right, let's get this road back on the rails. Bill! Engage FSD.
Executing now.
Right, remember, we've still got knickers. They're not the ones I'm wearing, obviously. We've still got hats. Hold on to them. Here we go. I just didn't think a hat would go with pigtails, so, you know, not that the beard does, but, you know, I just thought it would add comical witchy, watchy, watchy space. Here we go. Yes, indeedy, for the first time today, we have witches, we have watches, and we have, that's it, actually, that's all we have. We have witches and watches. There we go. Right, this is a non-fueling sun as far as I'm aware. The red ones tend to be a little bit on the old, oh, hang on, have we got the right dooferdang? There we go. Let's get a bit of the old D scanner. Is that one? There we go. Lovely. Thank you. Hey, I see witches wearing dresses and watches. Oh, only 2 bodies. That's a bit lackluster. Right, let's see if we can get it going for a second time. This is pushing it. This is pushing it. Jump, honk. Jump, honk, scoop, repeat. Bill, engage FSD.
Frame shift drive.
Oh, here we go, blimey. 2 in a friendship, you sweetheart. Our first well, apart from myself, because I consider myself a bit of a princess today. Friendship, get your lips round this. Dos, unos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a friendship go charging. They certainly do. As we fly through witchy-watchy space for the second time in as many... Yes, honk if you're horny for Nick. Here we go. And I'll tell you what, there, look at that. Bill's horny for me. Bill's honking. 11 bodies. And yes, indeed, in fact, let's friendship if you're ready. And Johnny, yes, welcome in. Because yes, indeedy, we have a matching black bra, black panties, black suspender belt, and black stockings under this lovely little dress. There we go. Johnny! What are we going to get, Johnny? A coffee for our Johnny S. Let's get that done. Commander, indeed.
Smooth.
There we go. Oh, we're still getting fuel. Blimey. This is going well. Look at that. Blimey. Free fuel. We're not paying a penny for this. And remember, if you get your second-hand ship from Lambert's second-hand ship shop, you too will get a free fuel scoop with every ship purchased. There we go. It's lovely to see you all in. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully we'll have a great day today. And I say perfect day. 22 degrees. It's summer dress day. If it wasn't, I will definitely be removing the stockings after the stream. In fact, I should have removed them before the stream. Because, I mean, apart from if I've got titties. Hey, hang on. There you go. See, look, I've got a bra on and I've got me titties and everything. So, you know, it's all going well. It's all going well. Right, talking of things going well, let's see if we can get this road back on the rails. Bill, engage FSD. Bill. Engage FSD?
As you wish.
Oh, thank God for that. I tell you what, it's, blimey, we're nearly halfway down. We had 6 jumpy pumpies, and this will be our third. So, keep your eyes out for those witches. As Friendship Drive, you sweetheart, straight in with a Thargoid. I tell you what, we'll whip that Thargoid out for you. The moment we're going to have witchy-watchy space. Yes, not just witch space, but witches and watches. Oh, Mr. Trog, you bugger! Well, there you go. Saved. Saved. I tell you what, Airlock, you were saved. Mr. Trog has used the veto. There is only one veto, so what we do is we go to our reward request queue. We reject Friendship Drive charging, but while we're rejecting, we have to give a big hug to our friendship, because they do get their points back. And of course, within about 30 minutes, there will be the opportunity for another. It is only a delaying tactic, a bit like thinking about trains while you're having sex if you don't want to ejaculate too quickly, which has always worried me for people who are into trains. And I did have a good colleague that I worked with, who's big into his trains, you know, model trains, real trains. And I did say to him, you know, if you're needing to delay the old ejaculation process, what the hell do you think of? And, yeah, it wasn't trains, I can tell you that. As Admiral Flap says, well, you can't say no to a nibble me nuts. So the first nibble of the day. An Airlock, I didn't get you a drink. What an arse I am. Let's get a coffee for our Airlock and a shout out. Smooth. Because our Airlock has been streaming again, but he's been playing with Microsoft Stimulator. Yes, he's been stimulating Microsoft's flights. Not quite sure how that works out. But with no further ado, it's time to nibble those nuts. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declared, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah. Nick and nibble my nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Elvis has left the building. Your waitress is off at 8. Don't forget a tipper. And as Twindex would say, please, please do try the veal. And Airlock says, thinking about trains never works for me. If I think of trains, I think of a locomotive, then it leads me to a song, Locomotion, which leads me to Kylie Minogue, and that's, of course, no help at all. Do you know, I thought that was going with the old locomotive going into the tunnel. You know, that old one. There you go. There we go. I tell you what, hey, Rear Admirals, it is complete. We've got the full, the full Monty on. So I had to watch a blooming YouTube video and I didn't get them high enough. I wanted high pigtails, but yeah, shows you how weirdy me arm is. And DJ, 10 months.
Look at this sexy devil whistles.
Where's that gone? DJ, our second princess of the day. Well, third including me. DJ, you know what's coming. Friendship's already got one. I tell you what, I'm caring. I'm sharing. Dos, un, dos, tres. Really, Bailey? Holy moly, everybody wants a DJ, maybe. Oh, I like that DJ, maybe. That works quite well, that does. There we go, another. And Vlad! How you diddling, Vlad? Oh, I tell you, it's going to be a Milo. Milo for Vlad. Let's get Commander Vlad a Milo.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Well, if you want to have a quick look, there you go. That is the full outfit. It is a summer dress, a black bra, a black panties, black suspenders, and black stockings. There you go. Wartnick, I tell you what, we do try. Let's get a whiskey for our Wartnik. There we go. Yeah, Commander Milo and Vlad, I know. I love that. I tell you what, this brain of mine, I mean, I know it's cost me job and everything else, but yeah, it does amaze me the places this thing goes, how it mixes stuff up. Right, we've got us pet the Super Chicken. Well, there's nothing happening quickly today. I tell you what, even my erection's being a bit slower today, so... And Sorrow, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Black underwear, did you not go for the pink ones? No! I've actually not got a pink bra. That is Sorrow. Let's... what are we going to get, Sorrow? A nice coffee. There we go. If I could actually spell coffee, that would help. There we go. Double F, double E. Sorrow. There we go.
Smooth.
There we go. Yeah, well, it was, to be fair, the OnlyFans did, you're more than welcome, and thank you everyone for being here. It's lovely to see it. Again, it's nice to do a stream dressed up. Normally I only do this off stream, so it's nice to sort of go, yeah, it's true, I'm not making it up, you know, it's not as though I can, well, I suppose I could have between Saturday. No, was it Saturday? No, between Sunday. Yes, so I had Monday to sort out. But I'll be honest with you, didn't have to. Just a quick rummage through the massive underwear drawer, little way through the clothes hangers, and we were good to go. Right, pet the Super Chicken. Here we go. Maltmeister. Yes, it is. Yeah, the lovely Super Chicken. And we found the only way to calm down Super Chicken is give their head a little bit of a tickle. And I've always found tickling the head always arouses me and can sometimes, you know, after the event, you're very calm. And there you go. Got to have a bit of the old Super Chicken. Whee, there we go. Hey! Blimey, O'Reilly. For the new people here, it's the origin of don't get your knickers in a knot. Right, let's see if we can get this show back on the rails. Thank you, DJ. We do try. I say I wish my camera was a bit, because I've got all, you know, I'm all, and yeah, they got the, hang on, which side's better? Probably that's, hey, there goes Cliff.
Got myself a crying off.
Oh, we do love a bit of Cliff, but yeah, I've got the old, got the old black bra on underneath as well, so, you know, it's not as though I've just thrown a dress on and said, I'm a girl. We do try. We do try. Right, yes. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. The chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
Blooming chickens, right. Let's throw a chicken out and see what happens. Who's it gonna be? Pigtails, knickers, witches and watches, yes! Oh my goodness, it's some slow motion. Perfect poultry petting. Specky, you darling. Let's get a brewage for RZX.
Guaranteed to blow
Guaranteed to blow your mind. There we are, back on the rails. I don't think any of us were on the rails in the... You're home now. Well done, Maltmeister. Well, I tell you what, we can get another whiskey now for our malt. Yes, I tell you what. Beat me to it, Malt. I love it. Right. And Squid Knacker.
Drink, take, mouse, drink, drink.
There we go for Maltmeister. Right, pet the limpet. Well, if it's come from Squid Knacker, I can only presume this is a piece of ASMR. Limpet loving. Yes, if you've got a dull, limp, ooh, limp limpet, then lick your limpet until it's not limp anymore. Ooh, look at that one. That's what I call a stiff one. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, blimey. There we go. Courtesy of our Squid Knacker. Squid Knacker gets their own personal ASMR limpet. I tell you what, I must admit, my limpet's not very limp either. They're a nice, without going into too much detail, they're a nice sort of, in fact, you've probably seen them hanging up there. They're the ones with a pink bow. They're like lace boy shorts, and they're very comfortable. I have to say, I know it's ridiculous as a transvestite wearing boy shorts, but you know, I like to I like to mix it up a bit. Right, that didn't work. Right, it was a chicken. Bill, let's hope this works. Engage FSD.
Acknowledged.
Oh, blimey. Right, as I said, knickers, hats. There we go. Cheers, Nanya. Well, you know, as I should have had a shave, but I thought it sort of maybe added a little bit to it. You know, it's all a bit of a Kenny Everett moment. Oh, I love it. It's lovely, as I say, it's great to see you. I'm sorry to go on about it. And Lieutenant Roxo, carry on elite indeed. Blimey, 8 months, you blooming darlings. What are we? I tell you what, let's get a spank. First of all, for Lieutenant Roxo, there we go.
Slap it, Daddy.
And it's got to be a Milo for Roxo, because it rhymes.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Right, a little bit more of that free fuel. Nice indeed. Right, as I say, it's lovely to see you all here. And for those that have come in recently, it's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too. Just near the... Did I say that? Near the horizon. I'm going to stick with weather.
I think he should. Right, we're full up with fuel. Yes, indeed. If you've got a telescope, you can see Uranus. I think probably it's more a mirror. But there we go. Anyway, let's say how many jumps have we got you left? Hey, blimey, sorry there, airlock. I tell you, I'm cool. Oh, we've only got 2 jumpy pumpies left. That's not bad. I tell you what, it could have been an awful lot worse. We got well hammered on Sunday, to the point where I think most of us slept through Monday. And I must admit, when I woke up about 8 o'clock this morning, I went, blimey, I actually feel refreshed. Monday was a wipeout. I don't know about most of you guys and girls, but Monday for me, I think I only smoked 12 fags. No, I can't say that, can I? Smoked 12 fags. It's like if you're in America. Geez whiz, he's admitting on Twitch that he's just murdered some homosexuals. No, in the UK, smoking, as in puff puff, not puff puff, smoked a kipper. Yes, I'll be back for breakfast. Yes, anyway, yes, normally it's a little bit higher than that, up in the sort of higher teens. But yes, it was, yes, I looked back and went, blimey, didn't smoke much yesterday. It's like, yeah, you spent most of it asleep, you darling. Yeah, exactly, Don Peel, exactly. I think, yes, there's a suspenders. In fact, the suspenders I'm wearing in America, suspenders are what hold your trousers up, aren't they? Hey, auto mod. Yep, let's allow that. There you go. Exactly, Don Peel. And that's the funny thing, that, yeah, it's ridiculous. Don Peel, you darling. Let's get you a tea. Nice brewage with a bit of the old cocaine.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
I tell you what, Admiral, I bet there was a hell of a clear up after the old party. There was a lot of us here. It was lovely. Here, there, everywhere. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Jason has fucked the FSD drive good and proper.
Oh, here we go. I knew our luck was going to run out eventually. Jason, what's bugging you?
Well, for me, it's your face. Your big, stupid face. Looking at it makes me feel like God. It's projectile vomiting right in my eye, and it burns.
Blimey, O'Reilly. Yeah, exactly, DJ. I'll tell you what, I mean, it was, to be fair, it was cleaner than glassy arse landings. As Airlock says, I lost my pants does not have the same meaning in America, and all the guys running around with their fanny packs, it's so confused. Exactly. The fact that, you know, in America, a fanny is a back bottom, and in England, a fanny is a front bottom. It was very confusing when people started asking, you know, have you got your fanny bag, or do you want a fanny bag? And it's like, well, how do you answer that? You know, first of all, though I'd love a fanny, I've not got one. And to be fair, I'm not sure I'd want to keep one in a bag. I prefer the whole package, you know, just being a, you know, little bit fussy there. But, you know, there we go. Hey, the only thing better than a dress on you, taking it off you. Hey, Maltmeister, you cheeky devil. I think we've got a spank coming there for our Maltmeister.
Slap it, Daddy.
Still Canadian there. Yeah, exactly, Airlock. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, I've spent a lot of time, my son's godparents hail from the United States, and when I worked on the Formula One, worked a lot with the ESPN crews that were out there. So yeah, it was yeah, it's very interesting. Dumpeel says, I was dreaming a bit of everything. Yes, a little bit of warships, a little bit of a leak, bug hunting, just keeping the thing diverse. Nice. Oh, you were streaming! Oh, I tell you what, Dumpeel, I do apologise. Let's get our Dumpeel a shout out. I tell you, and again, ladies and gentlemen, if I forget that you're a fellow streamer, do let me know. Because it is important that we help each other out. You know, mostly I think most people know each other, but a bit like me, you know, there's a few of us old peeps around who, if we haven't hit the follow button, sometimes we forget. And even if we have, sometimes we forget. So yeah, do let us know. It's lovely. Thanks for that, Dumpeel. Right. Right. It was Jason. Well, there's only one thing to do with Jason. Let's space the old bugger. First one of the day. Great, Alan. Welcome in just in time for us to space old Jason. He's been playing with the FSD. And Dumpeel says some streams have a problem with self-proclaim. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Dumpeel. Absolutely. I absolutely respect you. Yeah, for that. That is brilliant. Cheers, mate. Yeah. But yeah, as I say, you know, we try. Yeah, bye-bye, Jason. And Malt says, I shall be back streaming soon, perhaps 1 month. And it will be a co-stream with Pixie. Oh, brilliant, Malt. That is awesome. I do hope so, Specky. I do hope so. Oh, I tell you what, it's nice when I put the controller down on my lap now, because I've got the suspenders, which is sort of like you put your feet in. Ooh, suspenders. Ooh, lovely. Don't even know. I tell you what, Dumpeel. Do you know, I've not even... It's funny you should say that. I've not even done a streamiversary, and I think I'm technically in my 3rd year of streaming. I definitely got 2 under the belt. So, yeah, it's sort of like, because when I moved into the flat, I was going to do a streamiversary, sort of 18 months, I think it was at that time, and new flat. But then, of course, I had my sciatic, took me out for a month. And then by then, you know, it's sort of like, yeah, all fun and games. Great, Alan, you darling. Let's get a Milo for our great Alan.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And, of course, a little shout-out as another of our elite dangerous brother and sister in binary, non-binary, biological, non-biological beings and non-beings. Right. Now we've got rid of Jason. Bill? Engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Oh.
Bill is asleep again.
Oh, here we go. Jeez Louise, right. You don't do those, Nick. You do Jubilees, Nick. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, a Jubilee. And Conviel! Hey, I tell you what, when I'm down to me knickers, it will be very hot. In fact, I could be a bit sexy, couldn't I? I could sort of, you know, show a bit of, you know, brassiere strap and be a bit... In fact, that looks quite good. I quite like that. Right. Conviel, you sweetheart. What are we going to get? Oh, hang on. Tell you what, he's not going to sell much ice cream going at that speed. Right, Cumviel, you've been waiting for this drink. What are we going to get, Cumviel? I think a nice brewage. There we go. And thanks again. Another Cumviel spent a lot of time in the charity streams as well.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Done. Same here, I think, over the year, but it's not important. I just have that many viewers anyway. I just don't want to do and share with... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, again, you know, I started all of this as a way with my mental health to be able to talk to people, you know, without being in a room of people. And Gray, it's due to hit freezing overnight. Oh no! Blimey, Gray. And you know, it's actually it is summer dress day. It is summer dress day here. There we go. Hey, hey, Flaps, you should be so lucky. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
What do you mean by this intrusion?
I tell you what, I could do with a good intro. I tell you what, I might even have a shower, a shave, and a clear up later. I tell you what, Dunpeel, it is weird. We've got a police station about 500 metres. I don't know, not very far. 500. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you know, sort of. But yeah, very close. And they have all sorts of different sirens. It's weird. Airlock says, I'd like to talk to people, I just don't want to be in the same room or actually listen to them talk. Nick Lambert 2022. That's a good quote, actually, yes. Well, I tell you what, yes, there is that, and I think it's Family Guy where they say that European horns sound like two gay guys mating. Ooh ha, ooh ha, ooh ha, ooh ha. Yeah, which ooh ha is yes, very European. But yes, the English are just seen to throw anything out that, you know, it's like, oh, we'll try this one this week. And there we go. Right, comfy hell, I thought we were going to get off on our way. Don't need to answer this one if you're not comfortable. Do you think your interactive ability and general composure is improved? Yes, no, you are yes, Coonviel, it has definitely helped. I mean, I always say to people who go, oh, you know, it's, you know, amazing what you do. I said, well, look, on YouTube, you can go right to the end of my playlist of Nick Dangerous and see the early stuff. And yeah, it's chalk and cheese. And it's been the community, it's the elite Dangerous community, the love, the caring, you know, the fact that people, you know, reach out, you know, as I say, it's an amazing community. And Damascus, welcome in. Oh, I tell you what, let's get a Milo for our Damascus. There we go.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
I tell you what, we haven't had any cake yet, have we?
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon. We've seen his pink oboe. We've played with his pink piccolo. But we've never, ever seen Shatner's bassoon. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Alright, well, let's go nail the dude.
Oh, I tell you what, good old Excalibur. I said his marriage was hiding something. And as always, you know, it's like, he's married, he can't be gay. Nah! No, that is the biggest, bestest cover. I was born in the 60s when being hey, Dave, thank you. Yes, can you believe I was born into a time when, you know, being gay was illegal, segregation was still about, no proper no hardcore pornography. So, you know, yes, I am that old. So it's quite nice to be in the 21st century, being able to, you know, watch hardcore pornography, be gay, bisexual, multisexual, asexual, etc. And sort of, yes, the world still goes, my God, it's a bloke in a dress. But, you know, at least it's not as unacceptable as it used to be. Won't be going to jail, thank goodness. As Airlock says, well, I hate to. I know I am going to miss the Marilyn Monroe moment. I'm going to miss Nick snapping a suspender and ramming into the station, but I have to head out to adult things. Oh, Airlock, you sweetheart. Let's get an Earl Grey to wish our Airlock on their way.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
There we go. There we go. And Dunpeel, since you have quite a few indie sound bites, which is your favourite Indiana Jones movie? Yeah, last... to be honest, I think, yeah, it probably is going to be... It's a bit sort of like, oh, that's a cop-out, but the original Raiders of the Lost Ark is still my favourite. The massive... In fact, I've got somewhere a book with the map... Obviously, it's a copy, but it's a copy of the map painting that was used for that pullback scene at the end. And, yeah... Oh, Stephen, thank you! Yes, please! Please let me buy viewers, followers, and primes! Oh, brilliant, you absolute star. Hey! Great, Alan says, I had a friend who was trisexual. Would try anything once. Boom, boom. I think the police should use a Des O'Connor song in honour of Morecambe and Wise. Indeed, Squidknacker, and done. I'm in my mid-40s. I've found you need to have a certain maturity to play Elite Dangerous, but then we have you, Nick, to prove me wrong. Exactly. Exactly. There's always, what's the word? A thingy to the rule, an exception to the rule, yes. You know, there's always an exception to the rule, which I, you know, as I say, you know, it's like, and again, the other one I also like is, you know, one of the stereotypical things of English people is their bad teeth. And I've got really bad teeth. So again, you know, it's sort of like, look, please, Nick, stop being a stereotype. And it's like, I can't help it. I was born a stereotype. Yeah, equal or opposite reactions. Well, I wouldn't mind. Thank you, Trog. Yeah, go off you go, Stephen. Right, go on, Nick. You liked Arnold Hort saying good evening, Rawline. Well, you know, there's, you know, well, yes. I mean, those, so, yes. Oh, blimey. Oh, cheers, Vlad. The 50-plussers, yes. Yeah, it's funny when you get to half a century. I mean, I know I can remember in a lot of people, you know, the quarter century seems like it's all of a sudden as the mortality starts to register. But yeah, you get to half a century, and considering a lot of my family died sort of around about the sort of 60-something mark, you start going, ooh, things are looking close. There we go. Right. Benny Hill would not be No. There's a lot of things that wouldn't be acceptable. Ah, cheers. Cheers, Specky. Right, let's see if how many more jumps. There we go. Oh, still 2 jumps. Bloody hell. Oh, nice one, Squidknacker. Yeah, I'm trying to think. My grandmother was the one who lasted the longest. My dad, unfortunately, was the one who lasted the shortest. But, yeah. Well, yes, Becky, I do agree with that. And Cumviel says, I'm slamming with phallic-shaped object orcas into opening station airlocks and then drop the cargo into the depths of the commodity market. Everything can be made into an innuendo if you just want. Exactly, Cumviel. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oh, matron!
Hey! Hey! Crikey, your dad's still there at 81 squid. Too many soft-haired people these days. Well, there is that, Specky. There is that. And Maltmeister, your gran lasted longest. Wow. I'd never want to find out how long my gran lasts. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, we've still got 2 more jumps. Blimey. How long have we been up for? Blimey, 48 minutes. Yeah, that's another one. Ain't half hot, mum. Oh, love thy neighbour. Oh, blimey, there's loads of them. Right, let's have a look at that mission count.
What a maroon.
Are you being served? Yep, exactly. Man About the House. I tell you, some classics. What was the one? Oh, do you know? You know, when you got something on your tip of the tongue and it's, you know, blah, 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 oh, and I even had the actor's name on the tip of me tongue, and that's gone. Dick Emery. That's another. Yeah, good old Dick Emery. Blimey, yeah, there's a few of them. Alf Garnett, thank you, Sorrow. Yes, Alf Garnett. What was the Alf Garnett? Was it? Yes, Love My Neighbour was Alf Garnett. Was that what that was his, wasn't it? I think that was his. I think that was. Crikey, this hair is so thin, isn't it? Thank you, Sorrow. Right, before we do anything else, Bill. I hope this works. In sickness in health, thank you, Dave. Engage FSD.
Charging frame shift drive.
Blimey, right, we've got one more after this. Till death us do part, you absolute. There we go, Sora. You absolute. And mind your language, that was another one, wasn't it? Blimey, O'Reilly. I was watching something the other day. And Robin's Nest, blimey. Oh, I forgot to say about witches, watches, hats, knickers. We've got them all. Arse. There we go. Blimey. More witches and watches and you could shake a stick at. Rising Damp. Yeah.
Scanning now.
Yes, Rising Damp. George and Mildred. Blimey, O'Reilly. They're all popping out. 8 bodies. Well, that's slightly disappointing. You know, you're right there, Sorrow. I think, I think unfortunately all of Alf. And the thing is, even at the time, it was more about the stupidity of the racist and how they looked stupid, and that's what made the comedy. And yeah, it's weird that in this supposedly enlightened age, that, you know, things that, you know, fair enough, you know, if something is being blatantly, you know, anti somebody or some organisation or religion or whatever, you can sort of see, you know, maybe there's a case for, or at least, you know, very heavy warnings. But yeah, it is weird. Steptoe and Son. Yeah, the cancel culture has got out of hand, hasn't it? We are, I know. I think we've got one more jumpy pump, haven't we? We've only been going for nearly an hour. But yeah, one more jumpy pumpy and we'll be back. I know, Mr. Trog. I tell you what, it's lovely. It's lovely when it comes together. Offensive comedy starts a conversation about things people would otherwise just ignore. Hey, that's another good one, Great Alan. And Specky says, now there is no comedy because it will be cancelled by the, Politburo and have red tape because comedy is bad. And offend softies, it does. It blooming does. I mean, one of my favourite sort of current, I mean, he's a bit old now. He's not that old. But Jim Jeffries. And, you know, he single-handedly, for me, you know, he's just, you know, such a great comic at, you know, just going, yeah, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to say it's a joke. You know, it's a joke. Dave Allen, he was good, wasn't he? Yes, old, I can't remember, was it Dave Allen like that? I think it was Dave Allen like that, wasn't it? There we go, Dave Allen. I think, was it that finger? Don't think it was the middle finger. I think it was that one. Might be wrong, but yes, good old Dave. Comedy is using depressive narratives, therefore is not funny. That is an interesting one. Yeah, sort of what you've got to go down to now to try and get those laughs. Right. Nowadays, says Vlad, that do not see that comedy was about how the racist character was the focus of the joke. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is odd, isn't it? It's as I say, I think it is this blanket. And again, it's like the N-word. I still love the quote, and I can't remember the rapper, but quite one of the original. We're going back to Grandmaster Flash, and that era. But I can remember there was I think it might even be one of the hip hop history things, and the guy on this says, well, I'd love to know how many black men were actually, or people, were in the meeting when they decided to ban the N-word. And it was like, yeah, I bet that was a completely white decision. And yeah, it's very, you don't ever use it as a derogatory term, but yeah, banning it is sort of like saying, well, nobody can say it. And it's sort of like, well, that's, part of a culture in, excuse me, in America. There is a culture that uses that language, and it's like, come on. Anyway, let's catch up. We're getting a bit heavy here, aren't we? There we go. Right, let's see what we do. Right, there we go. Remember Blake Edwards' Skin Deep? This today would be burned in the Central Plaza. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Right, let's, yes, I tell you what, I still cannot understand how that happened with old, Chris Rock and, what's his face? Yeah, that was just wrong on so many levels. Ah, yes, Nanya, that is a good point. Yes, ejecting well. Yes, that would be a nasty thing to do. In fact, it'd be quite. Yes, it would be an interesting experiment, Nanya. And Gray says, I had someone complain that a particular comedian was being rejected because they were female. I know a lot of funny female comics. She just wasn't one. Exactly. That's the other thing is, yeah, it took me a long time to actually like Ricky Gervais. For some reason, my brain just sort of like locked him in with his first character in The Office. And then the odd interview with him when he was sort of maybe still being that same character. And it took me a long time, but the guy is a very clever, funny bloke. And you can't argue it. But yes, and that's in the same way that not everyone is, whether, it doesn't matter whether they're young, old, black, white, gay, straight, female, male. It's like, are you funny? Yes or no? It's as simple as that, isn't it? There we go. Right. Yeah, okay. It looks as though this could be an experiment coming up. Right. Let's see what we can do. Will Smith, that was the bloke. Complained years ago that he didn't win an Oscar because he was black. It had nothing to do with the fact that he can't... Exactly. I mean, we love Will Smith because you get Will Smith. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't go to see Arnold Schwarzenegger playing a different, Macbeth or something like that. You're going to see Arnie being Arnie. You're going to see Will being Will. Yeah, it's, but now, it's sort of like, yeah, you've proved that, you get box office, you are a success. You might not be able to act, but, we'll give you an honorary one.
Time to reward myself with a slow...
Dunpeel, you sweetheart, you take it easy. Let's get an Earl Grey to see Dunpeel on their way.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
There we go. Yeah, I tell you what, yeah, Billy Connolly, I think Billy sort of came up in the years when it was all acceptable, and then he did his acting thing, didn't he, and now he sort of, I suppose again, he's a bit of a national treasure. Yeah, if he doesn't say, I'll be back, it ain't Arnie. And Gamer! I tell you what, old Gamer, you cheeky bugger. I tell you what, it's all gone a bit pear-shaped, old Gamer.
Get in. I'll tell you what. You know what that means. Cheers.
Yes, Bill, old Gamer, as you may, or I'm sure you're aware, there was a 48-hour multi-streaming event over the weekend from Friday into Sunday. And I said unwittingly, when the original goal was $3,000 and I think we were hitting around about 7, and I said, oh, if it makes 8, I'll do me streaming address. And yeah, it's now very close to looking like it's going to be $11,000 that has been raised. And I have to say a massive thank you to everyone. You know, if you were in any of the streams, you know, whether you donated or not, the support we got was amazing. The amount of other people that were drawn in. So yeah, it was rather wonderful. So yes, unfortunately for you guys and girls, that is the full outfit. It's got a black bra, black panties, black suspenders, black stockings, and a nice little summer dress going on there. There we go. Yes, Nikki Lambert today. We're gonna be little Nikki, and with the I wish my pigtails were better. There we go. You're dressing. Hey! I tell you what. That's gonna cause some haunting moments for you, old
Slap
gamer.
it, Daddy.
Oh! I tell you what. In these undies. Oh, me top's beginning to do a bit of a sexy one. Right. Cheers, old gamer. I love it. Right. What are we doing? Yes, we have been live for 59 minutes. We have accomplished the square root of jack shit, and we still need to get to hip hip hooray 11:02:47. So with no further ado, and if I've missed anyone out in chat, I do apologise. We're having far too much of a good time. I keep missing stuff. Arse! Right, let's go. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. You do not have permissions to do that.
Oh, here we go. Is it because I'm wearing a dress, computer? Eh? Because I'm not the captain? I'm the capitaine? Yeah. Computer, make me a tea.
If you ask me to make you a tea again, I will shove that FSD drive so far up your ass, you'll be able to operate it with your tongue.
Blimey. Johnny S, have to go to work. Thanks for the entertaining. Oh, you sweetheart. Let's get another Earl Grey for Commander Johnny S. Here we go.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Thanks, Johnny, for popping in. I tell you what, that is... no, say it's lovely. You know, I know Airlock's had to go to work. Capitanette! Thank you, DJ! Capitanette! Yes, my Capitanette. You like? I'd be very sexy for you. You like? I'd have a back bottom, no front bottom, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a willy there. There we go. Hey, she's getting a little feisty this evening. I should go great, Alan. Right. Let's, computer, make me a coffee.
If you ask me to make you a coffee again, I will strap the FSD drive to your ass and send you to Colonia.
Computer, Colonia.
Yes, Colonia, as you're such an ass.
Oh, yeah, clever, right. Oh, no, I'm not tucked. Good question, Mr. Trog. No, I must admit, because I knew I'd be sitting down for at least an hour and a bit before break time. I thought, no, I don't want to be sat down with a tuck under. So no, not tocked. Not tocked. Not tocked or tucked. Tucking or tocking. But no tucking. It's well, again, also, if I get a little bit excited, it does help, because then it's sort of, you know, Mrs. It's Mrs. Bouquet. It's bucket. No, it's bouquet. Right, we got Day. Hey, Kenny.
Look, who got the food?
Kenny, does my beard make me look a little gay? Oh, he doesn't worry about the dress, does he? Right. Kenny, engage FSD. Hey, OP, welcome in. We've done it. We're in the dress. As promised, let's get an orange mocha frappuccino for an Orange Phoenix. CMDR with an O. Blimey, hold on to your hats and knickers. Here we go. Blimey, witches, watches, frappuccinos, extra jitterbuggery, it's all happening. Blimey, O'Reilly, CMDR with an O for the P.
System scan for cartography. Stand by.
There we go. Not forgetting a PL for the... No, PL for the Privates Lounge. There we go. There we go. Right. Lovely. Well, I tell you what, Orange Feet. And Heather! Heather, you sweetheart. Our third princess. And Pixie, our third and fourth princesses. You wait for a princess to arrive. We've already got three if you include me. But now we've got 5 princesses. Is there a picture like you? Yes, indeed. There is on the Discord in memes. In memes. My goodness, Thermogloid raiding. Hey, Heather, you cheeky girl. I love you. Oh, Heather, you damn sweetheart. Thermogloid, welcome in. Now, big apologies. First of all, we have a raid warning for the following programme contains mature language and immature humour. And unfortunately for you today, it also includes a little bit of cross-dressing. There we go. Yes, we did say in Repex the $8,000 US on the Operation Warbucks, I would wear a dress. And hey, cheers, Heather. And Mr. Funky Moo, welcome in. And Thermogloid, right, we've got 3 chocolates to get out. Thermogloid, what were you up to? Let's get a chocolate. And some ghost, I'm still alive. Dos, tres. Remy Foley. Holy moly, everybody wants a Thermogloid. They certainly do. Hey! Cree, Highlander, welcome in. It's lovely to see you all, and if I miss anyone out, please do not take it personally. I am a bit of an old maroon, and I do miss a lot in chat. But Thermogloid, thank you so much for bringing your crew across. What we need to do for Thermogloid is give away our most expensive reward. So Thermogloid, let's see, our first elite commander to be spaced today. Who's giving up their seat for a Commander Thermogloid? Yes, if you give us a raid, not only do you get a hot chocolate, but you also get a guaranteed seat. It's Shark Tales! My goodness, poor Shark Tales! Au revoir, Shark Tales! Welcome to the Expanse. Computer, shout out Shark Tales.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again, you dyslexic maroon?
There we go, poor Shark Tales. Last seen stimulating Microsoft's flight, not fluffing a flight. Hey, that's a terrible thing with Viagra. That's put out all the fluffers out of work in the pornography industry. It's quite saddening. You know, as a career, I thought as I get older and I lose my teeth, I could be a real good fluffer. And then it's like, well, we don't need you anymore because that's just how it goes. So Thermogloid, how's it going? Thank you so much for bringing your crew across. I did have a sneaky peeky lurk earlier. 2020 hindsight and yourself were doing Elite Dangerous when I started getting dressed up. Yes. It's only Thermogloid here. Thermogloid, that'll do. I'm happy. Right, we are on our way in, but believe it. Well, thank you, Trog. That's very kind. And, you know, I'm showing a little bit of brassiere too as well, just to, you know, sex it up a bit. Mr. Funkin' Moo! Yeah, it's fucking Moo, but I always say Fukin, don't I? Because it's a very northern thing to say Fukin instead of fucking. So, Mr. Fukin' Moo, didn't get you a brew, did I? A brew for a Fukin' Moo. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Funking, yes, funking's even better. Indeedly doodly. Oh, blimey, we're nearly here. After almost an hour. Let's have a look at that uptime. See if this Viagra's working. Cheers, Highlander. Blimey, we're nearly at half time. We've done the square root of jack shit. I tell you, it's lovely when a plan comes together. You have been absolute darlings.